Atari's exciting Night Driver was tested by Grand Prix champion Mario Andretti.
This game really cracks me up.
Night Driver from Atari.
Great buy, and it's a Portland Wrestling special. A video recorder, and of course at Tom Peters we have all kinds of video recorders. We carry RCA, Zenith, Magnavox, GE, Sharp, Sanyo, JVC, Sanyo Hitachi. Well, this unit right here is a Sharp. It's a wrestling special. We only have a dozen of them left, and the price is $799. Now, the machine has a lot of great features. First of all, 100% electronic tuning. It's programmable. 6 hours of VHS, and when you buy it, you'll get with it 2 blank tapes right here. Comes with the machine. Plus, you get your own movie club where you can choose movies like Island and Popeye and the Guns of Navarro. Got a great selection. So when you buy a VCR at Tom Peterson's, you get more than a great deal in the VCR. You get blank videotapes, you get movies, you've got the works, you've got it all right at Tom Peterson's. And the price, $799. It's a wrestling special, not on the radio, not in the newspaper. We've got a dozen to go, and that's it.
And we are keeping it here. And I think you're going to be pleasantly, I don't know if you'd be surprised. I think you're going to enjoy what's coming up. But I never can say because Don Owen is noted for changing the card around on occasions. And so I never try to say ahead of time who's going to be out because I never know till they climb between the ropes. But it is as I expected. You're getting the main event again.
As a Rose Festival treat, we're going to have another kids' night next Saturday night. All kids admitted free of charge next Saturday if they come with an adult. Also, tickets for all the matches are on sale at the concession stand, so pick up your tickets in advance and then you don't have to stand in line. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds from Milwaukee, young Matt Bourne.
I'm not going to step in the ring with Matt Bourne until his dad goes back to the dressing room.
Well, the Playboy doesn't want to get in there with both of them there after all the years that Rose has been down in the corner when members of his army have been in the ring. He now has gone back to the dressing room, saying that he'll not come out until Tony Bourne is back in the dressing room. Matt talks to his dad, says, "Go ahead, I'll be all right." Rose now in the back, and I think Tony's trying to cut him off. And he wants nothing to do with Tony down at ringside. And the count's going on the Playboy to get in the ring. Bourne now out of the ring, literally chases the Playboy into the ring. That's the best 2 out of 3 fall to a TV time limit. Playboy Buddy Rose, Matt Bourne. Main event action, double main event tonight. The tag team championship will be settled. That will be after we go off the air. Blocked the turnbuckle treatment, gives it back to Buddy Rose. Through the ropes. Rose is outside the ring. Bourne going out after him. Bourne coming after him, throws him in the ring, climbs in after. A lot of interest. 1, 2, and a foot on the ref. A lot of interest on the proposed Northwest Wrestling newsletter. We'll be giving you more about that hopefully next week. We'll have definite word about that going into publication. Buddy Rose checking for blood. He thinks that there's blood there. And I would bet before tonight's over there will be if Matt Bourne has his way. Elbow smash, 2 right to the top of the head. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2. Will kicks off. And a whip right into the cameras. Shoulder throw coming off the ropes. Matt Bourne. Flying foot stomp as he goes by. Stomp to the top of the head. Whip into the ropes. Another shoulder throw. Got him almost up in the TV lights that time. Flying body press. 1, 2. Well, kicks out of it. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Or to a TV time limit. Number 1 of 2 main events tonight. Oliver and the Destroyer go after Hack Sawyer and Steve Regal. Buzz Sawyer out of action temporarily with an injured knee. The whip. Airplane spin coming up. No. Well, he who hesitates might lose the first fall. 1. No, he does not. Inside out backbreaker, and he didn't fit him. Bourne missed it when he stood. Kind of gloating, you have to say, over having a man ready for the airplane spin. Buddy Rose very, very seldom ever has a man get up against him after he's given him that inside-out backbreaker. He did this time, and you can tell that he is upset about it. Both men having an opportunity at their best shot. Did not finish it. Sit-out backbreaker. Now he's taken an inside-out backbreaker. A couple of blows to the small of the back. The inside out. This has got to be it. 1, 2, and he does not get up this time. Buddy Rose winning the first one. Now get ready. Now we're going to show you where the wrestling is in the next week, and I'll read it very quickly, and then I want to read for you the towns where Roddy Piper will be the following week. So if you'll get ready, we will tell you all about it. Now tomorrow, wrestling is at Pendleton, Oregon, the big one. Longview on Monday. Tuesday, Supercard at Redford, Roseburg, Medford Wednesday, Thursday, Salem. 2 big main events. Friday, Eugene is Super 1 down there. Next Saturday, back in Portland. Then Sunday in Tacoma, Roddy Piper. Monday in Longview, Monday the 15th. Tuesday the 16th, Portland. Wednesday the 17th, Seattle. Thursday the 18th, Salem. Friday the 19th, Eugene. All those towns will have Rowdy Piper at them, and I'll be at a couple of them myself. Hope to meet you there. We'll be right back in just a moment. First, this time out for Marv Tonkin Ford and Ellen Tonkin.
Our volume new car sales mean volume savings on used cars, too. And, you know, we've taken in so many good trade-ins in the past few weeks. Our lot has been jammed with great used car deals like these. This is a 1973 Lincoln full power. It's a marked dream car. Most dealers you get $3,800. We had it at $3,450 this weekend for TV watchers, $29.96. And this is a 1978 Ford F-250 4x4. I can't even see it so tall up there. It's just one of the more than 40 used 4x4s we have in stock. We could get $6,500, was priced at $61, but we must go this weekend with it at $58.96. And this is a 1977 Ford Ranchero. You probably don't remember them because they don't make them anymore. It's got new wheels and tires. Night's condition was $45.50, now only $42.96. And last, but certainly not least, a 1979 GMC half-ton with luxury features like air, cruise, and AM/FM tape. Might get around $7,000 for it, but the Tonkin price this weekend is just $59.96. And come out, see us save this weekend. That's only at Marv Tonkin Ford, 122nd and Halsey. I'm running out of a little bit of time. I don't know if you're like me. My girlfriend's been filling me with a little bit of the pasta lately, starting to look like Buddy Rose. So why don't we do some exercises? Okay, here we go. Everybody, jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's touch our toes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
When I was in the tire business, you used to see a lot of them turn out like these. But now you can buy Cooper Lifeliner radial tires. They got the best warranty of any tire made. There ain't none better. Old Blue, he knows. Yep, when it comes to tires, I want good ones. And that's Cooper Tires. Not the biggest tire company, but the one with the best warranty. Got them from the tire specialists. Because nothing's too good for me and Old Blue.
Well, the men that have been wearing the belts but have not legally held them officially, it'll be decided here tonight. The Destroyer and Rip Oliver.
Frank Bonovan, you and all the people here in the Northwest know who the champions are. It's no doubt in my mind, no doubt in anyone's mind here. We beat the boy last week. He couldn't attend the third fall, so we're the champions. Tonight, they bring it back. They want to put it up. They've held the belts up, so tonight's the main night. We will show all the people here on the Northwest who is the real champions. When we leave the ring tonight, we will leave with a belt, so anytime you see us two, we will have the belts on. Bud Sawyer, boy, if you can't take this business, you need to get out of it. I've been crippled up. I've had my shoulder dislocated. I've had a lot of injuries. If you can't take it, don't try to send your friend in for you. Bring it on yourself, because me and the Destroyer will whip any two men that gets in the ring against us.
That's right, Frank Barnum. You're looking at the greatest tag team in professional wrestling today, Rip Oliver and the Destroyer. And it don't matter if it's the Sawyer and Steve Regal. It don't matter if it's Matt Bourne. It don't matter if it's Tony Bourne. We are the greatest. It don't matter if it's in Pendleton. It don't matter if it's in Longview. It don't matter where it's at. You will pay some heavy dues when you get in the ring with Rip Oliver and the Destroyer, because we are out to destroy you.
You know what a steel cage match is? I'm going to be in a steel cage match tomorrow night in Pendleton, Oregon.
Okay, that's Rip Oliver and the Destroyer. It'll be settled later on about the championships. We'll be right back. Now, here's Tom Peterson.
Where can you buy a 50-watt audio receiver for under $200?
At Tom Peterson's, that's where.
Is it a quality receiver?
You bet it is. It's a Sanyo with a 2-year limited labor and parts warranty.
How can Tom Peterson do it?
Our uncompromising standards require us to classify even this great receiver as a second. You may own it a lifetime without discovering why. All provisions of the manufacturer's new warranty apply. Regular merchandise, not seconds, available for $329. That's Tom Peterson's.
Here's that great receiver, $199. Now, it's a 50-watt Sanyo receiver, 50 watts of power. Now, the regular price is $329. You can buy it for $199. And Sanyo gives us great warranty, 2 years on all labor and all parts, a limited warranty right on this receiver. We only have about 30 or 40 left. The price is $199 for a 50-watt receiver at Tom Peterson.
What's the Midas touch?
Oh, it's having the right muffler for my car.
It's doing the work right in front of you.
It's not giving me aggravation.
It's backing up their muffler in writing from coast to coast.
It's a friendly smile.
It's a big, comfortable waiting room.
It's a free estimate and a good price.
It's a way of doing business for over 25 years.
Get the Midas touch. Nobody else has it.
That's a nice touch.
In Search Of, Sunday evenings at 9 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Okay, we are waiting for the wrestlers to come out. Matt Bourne, Playboy Buddy Rose. Rose, of course, upset by that man right there on your screen just a few weeks ago out here in one of the biggest upsets ever in the Pacific Northwest. I've talked in the past, I think one of the first ones I talked about, kind of an announcer's dream, if you will, an announcer's fantasy of how he'd get rich quick is say a young man in wrestling and say, I'd like to buy about 10% of him right now if it were possible. Said it about Jimmy Snuka, and I'd say it about Matt Bourne. Young fella's going to go a long way in this business. Buddy Rose having some kind of argument with Sandy Barr, I'm not just sure. At least a lukewarm, if not heated, discussion. And going for the body slam. Buddy Rose is able to block it, came back and slammed Bourne. He's going to work on that back. He gave him 2 inside-out backbreakers. That's a body throw as much as a slam. Spurring 10, 12 feet across the ring. Double club blow, right small to the back. That's what he'll work on now. He's weakened him in the first ball with backbreakers. And knee lift small to the back. You know that Bourne is hurting now. Rose taunting him as he works on him. Fireboy Buddy Rose choking Bourne. Jerks him off the top rope. Turned over, covers with a body press. Could be an early no. Bourne not ready to be put away yet. Set for the whip. Hard. Into the turnbuckles. You can hear him snap a little bit. So let go and tighten up again. I don't mean snap in the means of break. Suplex drop coming up. Holding him then. Crashing down to the canvas, and Matt Bourne's in a lot of trouble. Body press and hook the leg, but only got the count of 1. I don't know how much more Matt Bourne can take, but he's holding on up to this moment. And goes for the suplex. It's blocked, and he suplexes Rose. Low suplex. And being kind of weary, Bourne went down a little differently than he wanted to and hit his shoulders and head on the canvas. Coming up behind him, the Playboy. And he was going to go for the sit-out backbreaker. He's lifted, and Rose gets the same move from Matt Bourne. Both wrestlers groggy. Literally hanging on to the ropes. Here comes Bourne, flying across the ring. In the far neutral corner, it's going to bring him out to the near neutral corner on the whip, and does. Catches him coming out with a shoulder throw. Bourne lost the first fall. He's got to win this one. All the way across to the other corner in the turnbuckle treatment. Buddy Rose down on the mat. Matt Bourne lifts him in the middle of the ring. Body slam. Double knee drop. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2, and he flail kicks out of it. Elbow smash, top of the head. And it's the reverse whip. And go behind. And he's got him on the shoulders. Here comes the airplane spin. Matt Bourne putting it on the Playboy. The Playboy was going for the inside-out backbreaker. Got a little careless. Is dumped to the canvas. One leg is hooked. This match is all even. Matt Bourne wins the second fall to even it up. We're going to be right back. Just a minute. Well, he said that was one for Roddy Piper. Piper will be here to do his own. Here's Alan Tonkin to do his own now from Marv Tonkin Ford.
I'm sorry, are we on? Excuse me. You know, I've gotten so many remarks about the long hair in the past few days from the folks, the customers. Marv even told me a haircut or that's it. And all I can tell you is I hope this satisfies you. I should take care of it at least for the next 3 or 4 months. But you know something I am satisfied about? This weekend is the great used car buys we have for you at Marv Tonkin Ford. This is a 1980 Ford Fiesta, one of the best Ford gas savers. Was $48.50, it'll be yours for just $45.96. And this 1979 Datsun 210, it's a wagon, AM, FM, low miles. Some dealers might ask $4,800. We priced it at $44.58. See you tomorrow and it's yours for $39.96. And this 1980 Pinto, now this is a rare find. It's still under Ford factory warranty with sunroof, AM, FM stereo. I'll sell this rare find to you for just $42.96. And this 1978, it's an AMC Concord wagon. Nice rig, automatic power steering, air conditioning is a great buy at $4,320. This weekend, you drive it away, however, for just $39.96. And we hope to see that if you're planning to buy a newer used car, we want to see you out there. We don't want you to go anywhere else without checking at Marv Tonkin Ford. We want to make sure you get the #1 deal at the #1 dealer. And seriously, Mom, I'll get a haircut next week.
No bull control, Alex Karras. Getting me up.
Try
drop in for a drink, Alex?
I'll have a beer.
Bull.
Bull? Once with a bull's enough.
No, the Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull. It's got more taste than beer. In fact, once you taste it, you may never go back to beer.
This is one bull I don't mind going head over heels for.
No one does it like the bull.
Tomorrow is Sunday, and of course, this is the TV click out of the Sunday paper. What's on the back page? Well, here's what's on the back page. Our lowest price ever on a 19-inch electronic tuning color TV from GE. Now, $399 we recognize is not the sharpest price in the world for an average TV, but this is not an average TV. 100% solid state. Electronic quartz tuner. Black matrix picture tube. It's a great set, and the price is $399. And one thing when you buy a television at Tom Peterson's, you get our no-hassle TV. And it takes all the doubt of buying a TV. If within the first 30 days you're unhappy with the price you paid, with the performance of the set, with the warranty of the set, you can return it, and we'll make you happy up to, including your money back. It's our lowest price ever on this GE for only $399. $399. Electronic tuning, 100% solid state. Black matrix picture tube, the works, and it's at Tom Peterson.
And we're going to stay right here. Third deciding fall coming up. We are, in fact, out of commercial announcements. That means it's wrestling right up to when we say goodnight. Wrestling, or whatever might happen up in a crow's nest. We'd never try to guess at that. Women wrestlers, the two newest National Wrestling Association women wrestlers, are really drawing a lot of fans, and they're on a lot of cards. Coming up, Velvet McIntyre from Ireland and an Indian princess, Princess Victoria. We'll be seeing them in some places coming up in the next week or two. Now, our Buddy Rose is claiming that his trunks were pulled during the airplane spin, and that it shouldn't have been a pin. Now signaling it up here to you folks at home. The trunks were pulled. Sandy Barr discussing it with Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne, quite naturally, doesn't want to talk about it. When you talk about talking,
tried to do it in the first fall, and I jumped out of it and gave you the backbreaker. This time he held on to my trunks. He should be disqualified.
third deciding fall in the first of two main events. Fans do get into it frequently. When you go to wrestling, we want you to enjoy it, but we really appreciate it if you'd stay in your seat. It's the only time people get injured are getting out of their seats. You're not wrestlers, remember. Let the wrestlers get even with each other. Don't try to get into it. And throwing things, almost always some innocent bystander is the one that gets hit by something thrown. And that can be very dangerous, so we ask you not to do that either. In fact, most places they'll eject you if you're caught doing it. And we want you to stay around and see the whole card. The takedown, and obviously going to the trunks. If we were wrestling in Florida, we could call it Moon over Miami. But Buddy Rose trying to get the pin going to the trunks. And he got caught. Sandy Barr caught him. Barr turns it over. Work on it again. Armbar. Buddy Rose. Turns it over. He's working the armbar. Top wrist lock. Playboy Buddy Rose on Matt Bourne. And he bridges against the hold. He's not got him down on the canvas. He's bridging against it. And hey, what a strongman move that is. He's powering back from the bridge. Drops down to one knee now. But that's a powerful lot of strength to come up from the bridge. And by no means is Rose to be outdone as far as power goes. These are two strong men going at each other. Top wrist lock, battle of strength. Bourne takes him down with it. Stomped right in the middle of the face. I think he cracked his nose on that one. He might have busted it. He got a good stomp right across the middle of the face.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Rose being talked to by Barr. Rose ignoring him. Matt Bourne, who won against Buddy Rose a few weeks ago in what was then a super upset. But once you beat the man, you come in on even terms. And Rose has been ready this time. He got caught in an airplane spin, but he's pulled all stops out. Went to his backbreaker. Had to use it twice, however, to win the first fall. Now face lock. And putting the pressure on the neck.
9 minutes remaining. 9 minutes.
Working on him. And stays up, or did it? Drop once. If the hand drops 3 times, he'll be counted out for being unable to defend himself. Reminder, no more breaks, no more commercial breaks. We're going to stay right with it till the end, and then go into our closing interview. Trying to put him away with the face lock.
8
Bourne getting up against it.
8 minutes.
Coming back, and they're biting. Rose went at it, biting Bourne. Matt came right back at him and does it again. They're both trying to bring blood. And I do believe that the Playboy, somebody's bleeding. It's Rose. He's opened a cut on Rose's head. Elbow smash. Well, it's a crochet, but it's a truism. His face becoming a crimson mass.
7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes.
Matt Bourne drawing the blood. Drop kick. Covers him with a body press. And he's able to flail kick out of it. Through the ropes, over the ropes. And Matt Bourne wants to go out after him. Sandy Barr trying to stop him. There's a front row seat empty. The people vacated it. Well, it gets a baptism of blood. Matt Bourne slamming the head of the bloodied Playboy
6 minutes
into
remaining.
a front row seat.
6 minutes.
Ah, this is a wild one. Woo. Well, it figured that it probably would be. And it has turned into just that. One, two, 2 9/10. The hand was coming down for the 3 count on Rose. Matt Bourne. And watch out now. The Playboy tied up. Sandy Barr wants to look at the cut. Sandy Barr wants to look at the cut. See if he should stop the match. If it's near the
5 minutes remaining.
or is
5
it
minutes.
too big a cut, he might stop it. Bourne coming over, caught a kick to the midsection. Bourne coming after him. There are 2 weary gladiators in there. I don't know if I've ever seen any more blood than that on the Playboy right now. I'll tell you, this is probably the first time in a while that he hasn't caught a Roddy Piper. He went after him and just backed off. He is just plain hurting. He backed off from Bourne. I don't know if he can see. The blood's got to be getting in his eyes.
4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes.
Matt Bourne coming back at him strong. Now at the flying stop. The airplane spin. He's got him in the airplane spin. Cover, Rip. Rip Oliver's in the ring. Rip Oliver's in the ring. He pushed the referee. Here comes Tony Bourne. They got after his boy. That's one thing you don't do. Sets the old man a-flying. Tony Bourne literally belts Buddy Rose out of the ring. Rip Oliver bails out. It'll be a disqualification. Rose got back in the ring. That was a mistake. Tough Tony was waiting for him. Well, Matt Bourne will get it, but it'll be in a disqualification, and that is not the way he wanted to win it. He wanted to win it, but not on a DQ.
So winners by disqualification.
He gets it there. I'm sure
Matt Bourne.
that he would have won it with the airplane spin. He was after it with the airplane spin. He had the airplane spin on him. Had him up in the air and had him turning when Oliver came tearing out of the dressing room or from the back of the arena. Came flying out. Went to Matt Bourne, had him drop, then shoved the referee out of the way. That'll be an automatic fine. And then Tough Tony came out. Now, Tony and Matt Bourne both have blood on them. It is Buddy Rose's blood. So the Army continues to work in their ways. They sent Joe Lightfoot out of here crippled. Now when one of them seemingly is losing a match, another one of them will interfere. So you see Matt Bourne talking to his dad. And of course, they're a very, very proud family anyway, but when you jump one, now either one of them will say that the other one can get in and go on a wrestling match. They don't care about that. But when it gets to be 2-on-1 or when you get to be sucker punched or something, the other one is going to be in the ring. You can bet on that. And you can bet they're not going to be satisfied with winning this thing on a disqualification. And you can tell Matt is talking to Tony right now. Tony is saying something to the effect, yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, we've got the Army up here. We're going to be interviewing him momentarily. At this point, oh, I'll tell you, the Army, they had not pulled anything together like this in quite some time. But they did it again. You wonder what's going to happen later tonight.
61.
Oliver and the Destroyer going against Regal and Sawyer. So you're going to have to watch in that one. You can hear the results tomorrow on KYXI Radio at 8:17, 9:17, or 10:17 on Wrestling Wrap-Up. Right now, Oliver and Rose.
Matt Bourne, you dug your teeth into my head and you split my head open. I did the same thing. I did the same thing to your dad last week. I split Tony Bourne's head open. So it's one apiece. Well, let's just say you had no business, Tony Bourne, coming in that ring. You jumped me, Tony Bourne, when I was down. I was about to beat your son, and you jumped in the ring.
Oh, man, you jumped in on the wrong one, Tony Bourne. You come in there and give me that big gut punch of yours. That's okay, boy. We get you.
10 days from tonight, I've got Roddy Piper on a Tuesday night special for the U.S. title. This isn't going to stop me, neither you, old man.
I'm going to tell you something, punk. You don't tell me I don't have any business doing nothing. If I want to come in that ring, when this idiot comes in there, he didn't belong in there. If I want to come in a ring, if I want to walk in your house, if I want to walk into your car, I don't care what it is, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have your skinny neck when I do it. I'm telling you that right now. You don't think I belong in a ring, Buddy Rose? I am supposed to be out of town next week, but I promise you, I'm begging you, I will be in this ring next Saturday night. I will bring my son with me. The two of us will be in there. Bring this idiot stooge of yours, put him in the ring with you, and we'll see what you both look like with blood all over you.
You got it, brother. You two against us two next Saturday. And then I'm going to split him open. We're going to split you open.
Okay, that's it. Well, they're talking or not from the Portland Sports Arena.
I can whip you and you know
This has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you are number one. And by Tom Peterson, 82nd at Southeast Foster Road. Tonight's show directed by Larry Bollinger.